So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. And the mood is boisterous. Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's being urged to shoot. And here's Dembele.
Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ferran Torres, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ferran Torres finding himself in space. Rabiot, Dembele might just make this, and he's straight offside. And it's Ruiz, knocks it out wide. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And can he finish? Goal, Spain! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Cherki.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Olise does really well to win the ball there. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Pedri. And Cucurella. Laporte. And it's Rodri. It's Pedri. And it's Gavi. Cucurella. And it's Ruiz. Rabiot. He's on it, can he get away? Dembele pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Ferran Torres, he's found a way through. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. That's going in strongly.
Fabian Ruiz. To Laporte. And it's Pedri. Pedri. Tries to play it through. Just eases him off the ball. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Llorente. Ferran Torres. He's shifting through the gears here. Tchouaméni. And he's had it nicked away. Knocks it into space. Rodri. Threads one in. Mbappe. He's got away. A header! No, not the best of headers.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Laporte gets over and intercepts. Pedri, that's going wide left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that is a little undercooked. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's in, must be! Plenty to aim at. And the finish! And he's stuck it away. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
France restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Pedri. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't...
And the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Dembele has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Rodri pinches it off him. Pedri. Now it's Oyarzabal. Tchouameni. No way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Not a hint of offside here. Dembele's delivery. Fabian Ruiz. Mikel Oyarzabal. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nicely weighted ball. Pedri. Olise. Quality ball. Real shapes to shoot! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's had it taken off him. And he can clear it away. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Fabian Ruiz for Ferran Torres. Now it's Mbappe. Dembele. And he's there to belt it away. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And now the breakaway. That ball looks a good one. Ferran Torres. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Spain! And they've got their lead back. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now it's Mbappe. He's having a pop! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will. Now Mbappe. Rodri. And the referee says that is that for the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2.
les voici. Merci à tous d'accueillir nos joueurs.
The second half then, just getting going. There will be a throw-in. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ooh, perfectly met. He's having a shot! Cucurella. And it's Gavi. Now, can they get him away? Rodri. Great vision. Fabian Ruiz. Brilliantly cut out. Pedri. Can he get on the end of this? Tries one from range! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Front-footed pressing going on here. He's in a great position here. Real chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, Peter, talk about how to make a difference. He made the best of this period when quite a few players had barely settled back into the game. Some brilliant work from the skipper here. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
France have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And back to the keeper. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Llorente, there's the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Cherki, well-timed, excellent interception.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Oh, strongly challenged there. Cherki, Olise, he is onto this. Takes a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And it's Tchouaméni. That is a brilliant interception. Pedri. Now it's Oyarzabal. Spain have a free kick. Pedri, and here's Oyarzabal, shifted it to the flank, and that's really well manoeuvred. Looking to play him in, gets a good foot in there. Ball's gone out of play. Cucurella made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Dembele is in a really good position out wide. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Pedri. Pass is just off target. Rabiot wins the duel this time. Here comes another cross. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe. Goes for a shot! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. France visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, great leap! And it's in! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
How many? Just how many? France are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Williams. Looking for options for movement. Chance! Oh, he really got hold of that. Cherki. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's well spotted. Rodri. Here's Llorente. And here's Olise. Dembele. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that is well cleared. Now that looks a decent ball. Takes aim and cross. Cherki! Oh, it needed better placement.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Pedri stood up well to him there. Looking for the run. Great chance! And he hits the net! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think some
towering header. It's a goal. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Après 84 minutes de jeu, le numéro 10.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Dembele's cross. Rodri. Pedri. Oh, what a mistake! And here's Mbappe. And that is not finding anyone. Rodri. And Kubasi. Merino. Now it's Oyarzabal. Played out towards the right wing. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Temps additionnel.
Olise.
5
Oh,
minutes.
super find. Laporte. And Kubasi. And it's Porro. Can he get it through? 5 minutes to add. Olise has cut it out. Pedri. Merino. And it's Porro. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Merino.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's ambitious. They're back in possession. This time, surely! And that is as far as it goes.